Well, hello girls, my name is Holly. Welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to share with y'all some new and exciting new things and updates in our home and share with y'all a few ideas, kind of talk through some of them with y'all and get your thoughts and opinions. We did get some new dining room chairs and they came in this week, so I'm going to be sharing those with y'all. Also picked up this week at Rustic Relics. If you follow me over on Instagram, I shared with y'all a bunch of things that I found at Rustic Relics that I didn't get because I didn't end up purchasing anything that day. Well, I came home and was flipping through the pictures of the things that I took pictures of, and there were some things that I was like, man, I should have got that. So I did end up going back and getting one piece, and it is very fall inspired, and I'm so excited to be talking a little bit about fall with y'all today and a little sneak peek of like what's going through my mind on how we'll be decorating our home for fall. Until we get into fall, there are some little updates that I want to do around the house and some cleaning out that I want to do. Purging some things, cleaning out closets, and just getting the house clean and ready and tidy, changing out a few pieces and maybe painting some pieces. So I want to do those little projects so whenever the fall gets here, we can concentrate on decorating for it and then doing all the fall things. I'm gonna have like a really big fall bucket list that I want to do with Kason this year, so I want to make sure the rest of the house is clean and tidy. I did find these chairs online and I will have them linked down below. They are beautiful. If they're not on sale now, wait, because things do go on sale a lot on Wayfair, and I did get mine on a good sale. But also, again, if you absolutely love them and if they are in your budget, I might go ahead and purchase them because I feel like these are some that may sell out because they are so good. So here they are. My biggest thing that I was looking for, now I checked Facebook Marketplace every day, day in and day out for, I feel like months, and couldn't find anything remotely close to this. And I also went into a few antique stores and thrift stores, and so I was like, you know what, I give up. I guess I'm gonna have to buy new. Now, I would love to have found something like this antique, so maybe keep searching your Facebook Marketplace, your antique stores, but these are perfect if you're just ready to find something for a good deal. So I wanted it to be a little bit of a bamboo look, and I wanted to have the cloth seat so it'd be comfortable, but I also wanted the rattan woven back, and these checked everything off of my list. I also wanted this to be a beautiful wood color, and I will say online that it did look a little bit more of a darker wood tone. It looks a little bit more gray to me. I don't know how it is picking up on camera, but there is more of a gray tone to it. Other than that, I love them. I love the details in these. They are very comfortable. Drew sat in them and he was like, these are actually really comfortable. I've had lots of people sit in them and tell me how beautiful they were and how comfortable they were. So big plus, we got to try them out today. So we had a big crowd sitting around them. So here they are with the table. Now see over here, they really do pick up darker, but they do have a lot of gray in it. But a few people were saying there was some gray in my table, so they liked the color of them. Also, I feel like it matches my hutch very, very well. But I was almost like, is it too matchy-matchy? Because y'all know I did have those bamboo chairs in here, and I liked how they were a warmer tone of wood. So we'll get to that in a minute. And then I also paired them with these chairs that I got, and I will link these down below too. And I wanted them to have casters. These did not come with casters, and I couldn't find any with casters anywhere that was in my budget. So I found these casters on Amazon. So Drew said he could just add those casters to these very easily. So we may do that. But other than that, these chairs are exactly what I wanted. So it has the back, it's like a slipcover chair, and then it has the two armrests. Now, I've had these for a little while. These used to actually be sitting, let me just show you. They used to sit in front of this window, and I had a little table in between them. So I'm still debating on if I want to put some chairs of some kind in front of this window. So y'all let me know what you think. Usually I have Kason's little bistro set here, but he doesn't use that very much right now. And then at Christmas time, we will put the Christmas tree there. So we're still playing with the idea of what we want to do in front of this window. Now, I will tell you that these chairs were sold in a set of 2, so I bought 2 sets of them. So we have the quantity of 4, and I had asked ChatGPT to put these chairs around this table before I even bought them to see what they would look like. So here's the picture of that. Why ChatGPT always wants to put more chairs around this table than it would hold. It only needed the 4 on each side. My thoughts were possibly, we still have some beautiful flowers over here from our baby shower that we just hosted. A lot of people took different flowers home, but I ended up with this one. It's so pretty, so we'll get to enjoy those for a little while. Okay, the boys are back, so it's about to get rowdy. But here's the view from this side. But I just wondered if it looked too matchy-matchy with the hutch. I kind of like mixed match pieces because it just looks more of a collected look. They are a different tone than our blinds. So I was wondering if I wanted to take just like a gel stain and kind of darken them up just a little bit because I don't mind doing that at all. So let me know your thoughts on that. If you like the color of them or if you think that they would look pretty just darkened up just a little bit more of a warmer tone instead of the cool gray tone. A lot of my friends and family that came over here today said that they really loved them, the color of them, so we may just leave them as is for a little while. There's Mr. Kaysen. He got blueberries on his shorts, so we're soaking his shorts right now to get the stain off of that. Hey, did you just wake up? There's a lizard. There's a lizard outside. Do you see the lizard? Look, baby. Turn your head that way. Now you see it. All right, let's talk about the bedroom real quick for fall. So I have two different options and I want to get y'all's feedback on which way that y'all think that I should decorate our bedroom for fall. I love the Grand Millennial look, which is kind of more how our bedroom is going right now, but I also love just the like charming, simple, and elegant like neutral decor for fall. I'll kind of put a Pinterest inspiration just so you can kind of see what I'm talking about. But I feel like there's a lot of color in here, but I think I just want to change out that hydrangea picture for a beautiful piece of art that is very fallish and cozy, and it has those beautiful orange tones in it because I love that for fall. I love bringing in orange in our home for the fall time. Honestly, that could have been done. Maybe thrown a different blanket or maybe even found like a pretty print like our pillows, the green pillows on the bed. Maybe find one that had some blue and orange and green into it with that pretty floral pattern, and maybe like a new quilt just to add just a little bit more orange into the bedroom. And then also over here I do have some beautiful flowers in this vase, and I thought about just doing some leaf foliage in it or like fall foliage and then calling like this side of the room done. I have two different options, so we're gonna go around the room twice and talk about it. This over here, so we have our frame TV, so of course you would just turn on a pretty fall TV scene. I could change up my candles if I wanted to, but I really don't mind those. I do have some like very muted mustard yellow candles I have used for years and years and years I could put in here, and then I have some pretty leaf foliage to put in this vase, and that be all that I do over here. So basically it would just be new florals in this vase. Okay, over here on the fireplace, I want to chat with y'all about the fireplace real quick too. So again, just change out these florals to some fall florals and call this done. But also I'm thinking about painting the fireplace because I painted it black, and even though I do love it, it shows a lot of dust, but we have the black fireplace and then the black headboard, which I still am loving the headboard. I kind of went back and forth if I wanted to get a new headboard to kind of soften it up a bit in here, but I still really like the details in it. It's just so fun and different, just so unique, and I love having unique pieces in our home. So I was trying to think what color to paint the fireplace. I thought about that blue, like the hutch in our dining room, but we have the blue bedspread, and I just don't think that I want to do it blue in here. I have this color. This was painted like a very white chippy farmhousey, and I wanted to paint it more of a solid color and get rid of all the chips that were in it whenever I purchased it. So we painted it this simple tan like color. So I would have loved to paint the fireplace the same color as this, but I feel like everything's gonna be matchy-matchy, and I don't want matchy-matchy because you can see our nightstands over here. They are like a wood tone, which I love these nightstands. So I thought about, let's maybe just paint it white. It would kind of blend into the wall. We do use this electric fireplace a lot. We've had it for several years, and we love using it in the winter time because it warms up this room really, really fast. So I love this. So thinking about painting it back white. Whenever we got it, it was like a cherry wood. I painted it white, then I painted it black. So thinking about painting it white again. So if you have any more color ideas, let me know in the comments down below. But that's something that I definitely want to do and get done before the fall season gets here. Like I want to check that little project off of my list of things to do before we start decorating for fall. My next idea would be to just pack it away, because I love this blue comforter. So pack away the blue comforter and the quilt and our pillows. So all the blue would be gone. I do want to keep this though. I love this. I'll try to link this. I got this off Amazon. It's by Mud Pie. And I love this pillow. So I'm thinking, last year I did have some, it was like cream pillows. They look just like this, but this whole part was cream, and then just the trimming of the pillow was black, and they were really pretty. So I could just do that. And last year I just had a white comforter, but I think what I want to do this year in here is, if we go this route, a comforter that will go for the fall and winter season, and put it on the bed, and then maybe do like monogram pillows like this. The picture I'm sharing with y'all now has the monogram bedspread, but I don't want to do that. Maybe even have this same bedspread with the monogram pillows, but don't put the monogram on the bedspread, and then find those pillows like this that we were talking about, and still doing the things, changing out the florals and the print. So I guess we're trying to decide if we want to keep the blue comforter or look for something new to make it more of those warm, crisp fall colors, which I think the blue is pretty too. I feel like blue is definitely a good neutral color. The blue and the greens are, but I'm just wondering what we want to do. So let me know in the comments down below what your thoughts are, and I hope these inspiration pictures kind of help you out. I want to share with y'all the fall picture that I found at Rustic Relics. I left it behind. Whenever I got home, I was like, I'm not ever going to find a picture more perfect than that one to replace the hydrangea one for the fall. So here's the picture, and it is like, it's actually got texture to it. So it's like a real painting, okay? That one is from Target, which I love. And actually that one has texture to it also. But that one's just from Target. This one is an actual painting. Like you can see, it was painted on like a canvas. The reason I had left it behind is because it didn't have a place for me to hang it on the wall, which is an easy fix. So I can fix that myself. Look how beautiful it looks right here. And so I was thinking that I was just going to find something like maybe Target would put something out. Then I was like, no, we're going to get an original painting. I'm just loving finding unique and different artwork instead of just finding, I mean, don't get me wrong, I still like finding artwork and different things at those chain stores, but there's just something different and more unique and fun and feels more collected in your home whenever you actually find them like at antique stores or thrift stores. And I think it's going to be so pretty right there. It is just a little bit smaller, but I don't think that's going to matter. But you see what I'm saying? Like the vibe, like I could keep all this as is, put fall leaves or a fall floral arrangement in that blue vase, and hang this right here and like call it done. I add a throw or something to this blue to bring in a little bit more orange, or find those pillows I was talking about with the blue, greens, and orange, just to add in a little bit more. But I feel like the blue could work for fall. So I'm like, what do we want to do? Thank you, friends, for chatting with me on today's video, and I hope that y'all love our new dining room chairs. Let me know what you think in the comments down below, and then just kind of talking through some little projects and updates that we want to do before the fall season gets here. Also helping me figure out what we want to keep our eyes peeled for whenever we are out and about, as far as some little things to cozy up our bedroom for the fall season. I hope that y'all have a wonderful rest of your week. I will see you guys on Thursday's video with my favorite things video. God bless y'all, and I will see you guys on the very next one. Bye, friends.